Alright guys, so today we're doing the Tampa, and as you just saw, this thing has a shit ton of firepower. It's got missiles, it's got mortars, it's got dual miniguns, it's just completely destructive. So I'm basically doing a series where I show you guys all of the brand new vehicles which came with the Gunrunning DLC. I've done 2 episodes so far before this one, which you are watching right now. If you never checked them out, then I'll link them down below in the description. I did the Oppressor and the APC Tank, and those things are freaking amazing as well. This is probably the 3rd and best DLC vehicle from the Gunrunning DLC. But yeah, today we're doing the Tampa, and how it's going to work is I'm going to go over the default version of the car, meaning the car which you buy straight off the internet without any upgrades, and I'm going to have gameplay of that. And then I'm also going to be going over the fully upgraded vehicle, which is the one as you can see in the background right now. So I'm basically going to be going over everything you need to know about the vehicle, how much it costs, whether it's worth it, what it's capable of doing, the default and the upgraded version, and whether you should buy it or not. Starting off with the default Tampa, this thing of course does not have any mortars, it doesn't have a dual minigun, it doesn't have missiles, and it doesn't have proximity miners. All it has is one single minigun on the top of the vehicle. Now the upgraded armor which you can get with the vehicle when you do research and all of that actually doesn't provide that much protection, so there's not really a point in having it, so you might as well not get that. But with the default Tampa, again, it does only have a single minigun on the top, which is actually just as powerful as the dual minigun, I noticed, except the only problem is that you do not have control over the minigun. I mean, the only direction you can shoot the single minigun in is the direction which you're driving in, so you cannot move the minigun around, you can't go up and shoot a helicopter, you can't aim and shoot a car which is on the far right side of your screen or anything like that. You can only shoot in one straight direction, which is quite unfortunate. So if you are wanting to upgrade this vehicle, then you are going to need a lot of money. So that's pretty much all there is to the default Tampa. There's nothing much. It's pretty much the same as the upgraded version, except the upgraded version of course has all of the cool things that it comes with, like the missiles, proximity mines and mortars. But the default version is literally just as fast, it's just as easy to control, and there's nothing much difference besides all of the extra accessories that the upgraded version gets. So if I want to get my Tampa fully upgraded, then I'm going to have to take it into my mobile operations center. And as you can see, if I want to get all the proximity mines on the vehicle, then it's going to cost me $99,000. And then if I'm going to want to get the missiles, it's going to cost me $85,000. For the rare mortar, it's going to cost me $92,500. And for the dual minigun, it's going to cost me $100,000. And then you can also get the heavy armor, which will cost you $1,500, which to me doesn't make a difference in the health of the vehicle, but only the look of the vehicle. So that's pretty much your decision if you want to get that, as well as with all the other upgrades. But please keep in mind that if you do want to get these upgrades, then you are going to have a bunker, and you're going to have to do the research on this Tampa in order to unlock all of those upgrades and be able to upgrade this vehicle. So basically, to get the fully upgraded Tampa, you are going to need a bunker and you are going to need a mobile operations center. So if you add up everything, all of these upgrades, if you do want to get all of the upgrades, you by the way do not have to get all of them, you can choose which upgrades you want to get. But if you do go on to get all of them, then in total it's going to cost you $378,000, which is a little bit pricey, but at the end it's worth it because you do get some really cool things with the vehicle, as we just saw. Now going into detail of all the upgrades. So if you're going to get the missiles, then you are going to have 20 missiles, and this is if you use it in free mode. I'm not too sure how the upgraded Tampa works if you're going to a mission or anything like that. I think I'll have unlimited missiles, but in free mode you'll only be allowed to have 20 missiles, and then of course you won't have any missiles left to shoot. It just won't let you shoot anything. And if you do get the mortars, then the mortar will be exactly the same. It's also going to be giving you 20 mortars. With the proximity mines, you'll be allowed to have as many as you want, except you will only be allowed to have 5 proximity mines active. And also a cool thing is that if you're in passive mode, you of course aren't allowed to use any weapons or anything like that. But if you're driving this vehicle, you will be able to place down proximity mines. So if someone's chasing you and you're in passive mode, you can actually kill them by using your proximity mines. And I'm not too sure if the proximity mine will kill you. Like if you drive really slowly and you activate the proximity mine will blow up the Tampa, but I'm not too sure if it will kill you because you are in passive mode. I'm not too sure about that, but the cool thing is that you can use proximity mines in passive mode, and you are allowed to have unlimited, and of course only 5 of them active. Now with the double minigun or the dual minigun, you are going to be able to have unlimited ammo of course, And that's pretty much all of the upgrades, I guess. So overall, I would definitely suggest buying this vehicle if you've got the money. But if you are on a budget and you're trying to decide which DLC vehicle to buy, then I would suggest rather going with something like the Pegassi Oppressor, because it is a lot more cool and more fun to use. I mean, if you just want to go around and rampage and kill everybody in the lobby, then I would suggest using this thing because it is really easy to use. You can kill people that are chasing you, you can kill people in front of you, and you can kill people that are in helicopters, which is really cool. And the control in this vehicle is really good. It's pretty fast, and I think it's definitely better than the Rona 2000. It's definitely an upgraded, better version of it, except the only difference, of course, that it doesn't leap up into the air like you can with the Rona 2000. But overall, this thing's really good. I would definitely suggest buying it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it informative. If you did, then it would be great if you guys could share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.